Hi, everyone. Welcome to Spill the Tea Radio, where we interview awesome singers, songwriters, and those who influence their lives. Spill the Tea Radio explores the journey, creativity, and inspiration behind the songs. My next guest is a singer, songwriter, performer, originally from Niagara Falls, Ontario. His music is played on radio stations around the globe, and he has performed live across North America and Europe. His performance style was honed as a practicing method actor. His approach is honesty without a preconceived outcome and a pinch of poetic justice. He will leave you scratching your head and tapping your toes. So let's spill the tea with Thunderclap. Welcome, Thunderclap.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. You were on the show about a year ago where we featured one of your songs. Certainly, your acting voice came out in that song. I remember it distinctly. It kind of comes in about three-quarters of the way through the song, and there's no question about it that you've had stage training. You've got a new project on the go now that you're ready to release some music from. This project has been it's been in production for years and years. So tell us what is the project about and why all of a sudden now are we going to hear more about it?
Well, yeah, thank you. Again, thank you for having me. The song and video is called Forced to Walking. And I was, give you a fast backstory. I was living in and working on films in New York City for extended amount of on and off for extended amount of time about 20 years ago. I got back and a local friend from Ontario asked me to make a film with him and a feature film, and we made it, but things went awry for whatever reason, and so my heart was broken. The other producer and director left town, and 18 years later, here we are now. And I thought, well, since I was left with all the debt and all the film footage, et cetera, all the ownership of the whole project, you know what? Darn it, I'm going to recycle it into the best music video ever. And it accompanies this song that very well that I've paired the two with, and I'm very proud of it. And you can find it on YouTube and such. But it's a beautiful long-form music video, basically recycled art from this feature film that never came to be.
Well, it certainly is over the traditional radio amount of time, around 3 minutes. This song
Yes.
runs for about 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes. Give us the lead up to this song. What's the song about, and what was the inspiration to write it?
Well, I was years ago, probably, almost just as long, probably maybe 15 years ago. I don't know, 12 years ago. I was walking in the back of the old Niagara Square parking lot in Niagara Falls, and I noticed this melancholy sky, and as melancholy skies, sunset skies tend to do, they will capture your imagination and evoke certain feelings. The feeling at the time was a melancholy feeling, and I guess I was feeling kind of alone at the time, and feeling my the extra lone wolfness that accompanies me in life, and I was so inspired by that sky and the capturing of that feeling that I had to put it down on paper immediately, and that's what the song is about. Forced to Walking is about a man who's a man, yeah, with melancholy feelings, feeling alone, who's forced to walk and think about his life, as it were.
Well, let's take a listen to singer-songwriter Thunderclap and his song, Forced to Walking.
This winter night lies so still. I stay sound asleep on the trees where once there was rustling leaves. Night Nights like this are not strange to me. The thick of night knocked on my door, as it has many times before. It would hold me tight by my scruff and force me to breathe the brisk air, and to challenge all that was there. The folks in town were settling down in the warmth of their home and friends. I'd watch from afar the cold, and didn't I know that it was cold? Such bliss in the palm of my hands. Yeah, I had a family at home, but look at those people in there. It's hard for me to believe them, that they're so settled and content. They seem content with their progress, like all the pieces of their lives have fallen nicely into place. Oh, but not me, not tonight. I'm forced to walking. With a silhouette's nightline, with the girth of the city, it's inseparable. Oh yeah, and that peculiar sky, it's browns, bronzes, and grays tonight. These kinds of hues that make a good excuse, so as a soul can stand still for minutes upon minutes of time, just to, stare up at the sky.
I can stand as a man with a feeling of success.
No memories. Broken dreams,
mostly by my own work and energy.
No touching moments, no quiet things. There's just me. There's just me.
In this case, at the very end of my season, it all means nothing.
Finding what's funny in my next breath.
Up to one thing at the end.
So look forward to my next step. I suppose it's the natural disposition of walking and walking. Just when I thought it might have been my last. Walking and walking. I know this. Walking and walking.
As painful it is to be humbled. Leads me closer to the truth of life. The truths of life. The universal truths of life.
That was Forced to Walking by Thunderclap. Thunderclap, how do people find out more about you and your music?
Well, you can visit my website at thunderclap.ca. But please find me at on my Instagram account, Thunderclapisms, and shoot me a follow on YouTube and or Spotify at Thunderclap. I would love to reach out and see what I'm up to. I'm always up to some sort of project. It's my life's work.
We have been in conversation with Thunderclap. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, David.
Nights like this on a string.